welcome back to another Hot Who 444 set review. Today we have a big one, the Land Bounty, from the biggest set of Dragons Rising this year. Set number 71869 with 1,214 pieces and 6 minifigs. Dragonform Lloyd, Nia, Jay, Zane, Fire Monster, and an Acid Monster. Take a look at the back. We can see that this thing, like it says on the box, can split in 3. We have a motorbike, a giant off-road buggy, which is extremely oversized, I love that, and the flying ship. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hang on, I need my scissors. Here we go. And here we go. Okay. Wow, there is a lot of stuff here. So, we have got an instruction book, and I would assume the stickers are in here too. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 6. And yep, spawns right there. 6 tires. We have bag 6, 4, 7, 5, 1, 2, 9, 3, and 8. 8 numbered bags. And a bag of wheels. So, this is going to be a while. Let's get into it. there's the land bounty all built up. And I may be slightly biased because I love vehicles and I love big ones that transform as well. And this is that. But oh my gosh, I love this thing. So, where the heck to even begin? Well, I should probably start by saying that this is awesome. All 6 wheels move greatly with each other. And yeah, honestly, the side profile is pretty good. This part on top, I don't actually like how it's angled this much, unfortunately. Wish it was more, say, that. That'd be pretty good. But, oh well, it is what it is. Let's start by taking a look at the transformation feature. So, first things first, we get a look at the back. And you can see that there is a Technic Play feature here. Just pull this back. The boosters flip up and wings come out, and you can just lift the entire boat right off like that. That feature also acts as a locking mechanism too in there. See it? So that pin slides in there, which threads right through this Technic beam that's poking up here. So, with that removed, we are now left with this base here. But that's not all. The front wheels pop out, and now we have a fully functioning car, and all we need to do is to turn this into a motorbike. We pull these out and clip them in. So now, instead of a land bounty, we now have 3 separate vehicles, which is nice. And yeah, this function is amazing. So, I reckon we take a closer look at all 3 of them individually, starting with what we build first, and my personal favourite, the car. So, this car works really nicely. Slightly unfortunate that it only has 1 seat in here for just a single minifigure. So, just grabbing Zane real quick, since he is in the bag that it comes in. Yeah, we can pull this back, and then pop him in the light tan seat in here. And then just put this back down. And just like that, Zane is in the humongously oversized car. But hey, I love oversized cars, so this is fine. We have a bit of Technic out the back here, which that's so the bike can connect, which is a bit ugly, I'll admit. Slightly unfortunate how we couldn't get that covered up. Same as this Technic beam here, but that's also so the boat up top can connect. But taking a look at the storage out back, we have a crate and a first aid kit, and inside said crate is a Frohickey cupcake of sorts. Don't ask why, I don't know. I assume these are meant to be boosters when it's connected as the land bounty, but as separate builds it's kind of headlights. And we have a steering feature as well, just like on the original land bounty from 2019, not 2015. And we can we also have some grey details on the side too of the car. Now inside, so we have a printed console seat for Zane, and that's just what the seat looks like in there too. So yeah, while there is a bit of ugly Technic out the back and also up front here, which I'm not 100% a fan of, at least the feature isn't too obvious aside from the gear up here. Which yeah, I don't mind that. So, let's take a look at the motorcycle. And here is the motorbike. And yeah, this looks pretty good as well. Definitely oversized with the fact that it's got these 2 ginormous wheels here. But I don't mind it. Got a few Technic holes here. We do, however, have something to shoot with, which is nice. Just fires this trans red tile here. Got a bit of gold, bit of red. The gold rims are nice for the wheels. It's just, that. While it is necessary for the feature to work, I so wish that this could have been covered up in some way, aside from these two gold blades here, because this is ugly. Very ugly Technic here, and I'm not a huge fan of it. However, getting back to the good side, let's take Jay's nunchucks out and put him in. And, like so, when I actually get him in, there we go. He is now riding the motorbike. And this is arguably the biggest and definitely the most time-consuming part of the build, considering it's the bulkiest and has over half the pieces put into it. But yeah, this is the airship for the build. We have a top deck up here, which you can pose plenty of minifigures on. And yeah, just putting Nia here. We can have Lloyd up front. Not that this would make sense, but you can have the fire monster here as well, and all three of them have their complete accessories too, which is amazing. And I think you could even put the acid snake on too. Oh, no, the staff is getting in the way. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. 4. And that's with complete accessories too, so that's great. Just taking all of them off. We have another stud shooter up here, which makes more sense on the official, well, the bounty version instead of the split vehicles, so that also fires a trans red stud. No, tile, rather. We have kind of a, well, I do like the red detailing around here with all the stickers, and the red Seabound blade piece too. We also have kind of like pulse beams coming out of here, which is kind of futuristic. I like that, with these engine pods and the Technic wings here. We have a steering wheel up here as well for anyone that wants to steer the ship, aka Nia. And yeah, she fits up here with the katana in the waist thing as well. I do like the flag, LB for Land Bounty, and this says Fight for some weird reason. Anyway, we have the green light on this side and the red one here as well. And yeah, inside the ship, just going to take Zane and Jay out of their vehicles so we can put them in here, and it'll make it easier when recombining them. So, just pulling this handle up, we can access the interior, which, there it is there, looking pretty good. So we can see 2 ninja in there. We have Zane and Jay that we can put in. Close that up, and you can see them from the front. Not as clear, but you can see them in there. There we go, that's better, with the light coming through the top there. But yeah, they are visible when you put them in. Just a little darkened when you close the hatch. But yeah, now let's combine the vehicle again. So to do that, we simply bring the car and the bike out. The car, you don't have to do anything. For the bike, you pretty much just break it in half. Align these brown Technic pieces with these, and then clip this Technic piece in here. So just doing a bit of said aligning, and boom. There we go, we have the base of the bounty again. Now, we grab the airship, line her up on here, which the orange parts on the top are meant to help with. And then, to lock it in place, we simply push the black Technic beam out here, and boom. And this is not coming off either. Although I suppose it can kind of act as a dropship. Like, pull that out and boom. Deploy the tank, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, these gold clips up here, you can put ninja accessories in them. So Jay's nunchucks can be stored here. And Zane's shurikens here. Which is great. Love places to put minifigure accessories, and this does just that. So let's move on to the minifigures, and then I'll go through my overall thoughts. So, first two minifigures we have here are Dragonform Lloyd and Nia. So just putting Nia aside for a moment, and taking a look at this minifigure. Damn, he looks good. Dragonform Lloyd is arguably one of, if not the most important minifigures of the wave here because of the series and his influence in it. He has the bright green tail, lime green wings, the head crest I like in bright green and lime green. Both of those colours moulded together look really good. He has the armour here, which is nice. I love this. I love the armour this way for the Draconis minifigures. And he has the all-new claw element as well, in gold. So, yeah. I do like the lime green arms as well, and the dragon scales that kind of look like the lance tip from Nexo Knights. I'll still mention that every Lloyd minifig for this wave, because they do. But yeah, just taking some stuff off so you can see the other face prints and other stuff. But yeah, look, this is the same Dragon's Rising face that Lloyd's been using for, well, ages. Except finally, the eyes are canon to the show now, which is great. There we go. So he has the Dragon Power eyes there, he has a stern look on the other side, and the back printing is just gold armour with scales. Nia is the same minifigure that we've seen for ages. I will get Dragonform Nia, but just not this time. Except this minifigure is different. I do like the gunmetal grey, and I love the dark azure as the main colour. Dark red belt, I'm not a huge fan of her, but I suppose it does work. It is part of Nia's colour scheme, so I'll excuse it. But this time, she has no armour, which, even though it is oversized for the Draconis suits, it still would have been great to see it. But she does have the waist scabbard in dark red, which I suppose works with a dark red belt. But yeah, she can put a golden sword in there, which is nice. Or any sword, it doesn't have to be gold. But yeah, just taking her half mask and hair off. Her face is the same one we've been getting since the movie, and her back printing is identical except Nia coloured. And the next two minifigs we have are Zane and Jay. Unfortunately, both without the oversized armour as well, which is disappointing. I think the reason it wasn't included is because they wouldn't be able to fit in the actual bounty itself, but that's no excuse in my opinion. So Zane has two gold shurikens, and these suits we've seen before as well, so I'll just go over them quickly. I love the medium azure arms for Zane. They look great. The golden dragon head crest with the letter Z on the front. I don't like the gold here. Well, the gold with the blue. It's makes it a bit dirty, I guess. And the dark grey should have been light grey, but aside from that, good minifig. And he has the same gold plating on the back with ice scales as well. And with the Zane face, it's, yeah, same one since Sons of Garmadon. Angry expression there, and just the port on the back as well. And with Jay, at least he does come with nunchucks, which is nice. But unfortunately, there's not much changed with him as well. And he's actually a worse version because his half mask is the wrong colour as well, which I assume is because the blue one, the regular blue one, is no longer in production, which sucks. But anyway, light yellow arms, I love. The headband hairpiece is good because it's good since we haven't seen it since Core, I don't think. Which is strange because they were able to bring that mold back, yet they can't recolor a mask piece. Strange. Anyway, we have the J here, the scales that kind of resemble lightning, the dragon claws, the belt, all look good, and same as the printing on the back. Although at least J does have his new face that's all new for this year, because they couldn't find the old ones from 2024. But anyway, we have this expression on the back here. Well, on the front, it's kind of an angry expression there. And then this feels straight out of the show. This is a perfect J face, in my opinion. Really helps the minifig. And the final two minifigures for the set are the Acid Monster and the exclusive, unfortunately, Fire Monster. So, we're going to take a look at the Fire Monster first, because we haven't taken a look at him at all. He has this amazingly looking flame hammer, which I like. Bit short on the handle, but that's all good. He is short in general, so makes sense. I love this amazing molded piece here, and he is very much similar to the Ice Monster, but it does work. His head moves a tiny little bit, but it's not meant to because of the piece. But yeah, speaking of, this looks better in these two colours than it does in the Ice Monster, I reckon. We have the translucent orange for the eyes, the teeth, and the mane back here. And then black for the rest of the head and the armor as well, which is molded in nice. And yeah, there's a look at the mold with the hood, detached from the head. Just putting that over there, so we can take a look at the printing on this guy. He's got an amazingly detailed chest here, kind of abs in a way, with lava erupting from the molten rock there, which is great. I wish we had some orange or something down here as well. Just a bit disappointed about that, really. And here's a gold belt with the elemental monster symbol on there too. And taking a look at the back, I do like the mid-legs here though. And yeah, the back of it kind of has this orange glowing spine with cracks of lava coming through it, which is nice. Although where this falls apart for me is the arms, unfortunately. They so needed to be translucent orange, and this minifigure would be near perfect, in my opinion. But unfortunately, we don't get that. We get the new neon orange color, and it just... I have no problem with the color itself, I just wish that the arms were translucent orange. Anyway, the Acid Monster, and while this guy does come in a ton of sets, this is only my second time getting him. So yeah, my thoughts on him are not as overused as most people. But yeah, he has a nice weapon here, with kind of the minifig head in trans bright green and a snake tooth. Kind of resembling Snake and Venom in a way of sorts, which is nice. But yeah, I love the purple and bright green and lime green color scheme here. Translucent bright green, rather. This head mold is extremely elaborate with the 4 eyes, the teeth, kind of the bulbs running through the snake head, which is nice. And yeah, it actually doesn't cover up any printing either. So we can take a look at the lime scale, the black energy coming off them. I like the symbol here as well, around the gold rope or whatever color that is. And yeah, it continues on the back as well. Now, my overall thoughts. Now, if you couldn't already tell, I love this set. The build, the minifigure selection, it's all great. Aside from the lack of armor pieces on the 3 Ninja up here. But that's all good. So now, in terms of pricing for this set, it depends on where you go in New Zealand. At Kmart, this would have been a really great bargain for me at 170 New Zealand dollars. But I went to the warehouse instead because Kmart was out of the set. So, had to go to the warehouse and pay $210 for this. I would put this at a great bargain if you can find it for anywhere under $200. Not buying it at LEGO's retail price of $230 though. The set's not worth that, despite how good it is in my opinion. But anyway, with that out of the way, yeah. In terms of an overall rating, I'd honestly give this a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Sure, it is another oversized vehicle, but I love it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.